What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? Bare Knuckle Mob, episode 3, which is probably going to come before 2. I should have thought of that better, but I'm recording everything today. It's 8:29 a.m. on Friday. I edit all this, chop it up, and then throw it out there, but I should have said this first, but I didn't. Listen, huge news coming out. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship and Ice Wars have partnered up. Now, for me, I played basketball and football my whole life. I played at a pretty high level. I love the game. I played roller hockey when I was young just because I was super athletic. I played softball, anything that you could play, soccer. I played soccer. I played it because I love sports, and that's what I did. I'm a big hockey fan. I go back from the old Samuelsons, Jaromir Jagrs, Mario Lemieux. I'm not going to say Wayne Gretzky because that's a cop-out because everybody knows Wayne Gretzky, even though I think Mario Lemieux is the greatest player of all time. My favorite hockey player is Jaromir Jagr, and I'm a New Jersey Devil fan. Just throwing it out there. If anybody gives a shit, don't matter. I'm from Queens, New York. It is what it is. But it's always Devils all day. Salute to the Seattle Kraken as well. Back to Ice Wars and Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. I grew up watching hockey. I love the fights. Guys like Ty Domi, Ole Samuelson, Scott Stevens, Ken Danico. I could keep going on and list. So I never really even heard of Ice Wars until the other day. Like I said, I'm covering BKFC. I just started my podcast, so if you could like and subscribe and share and all that good shit, I'd appreciate it. But I'm just starting my podcast now. When I seen Ice Wars join up, I was like, what the fuck is Ice Wars? Yo, these people are literally, it is what it is. It's old school hockey banging out. And I was like, holy shit. Now, they have already a successful product. Matching it, pairing up with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is only going to give them a bigger platform. And I'm excited. I was like, holy shit. Now, I don't know if we're going to get current fighters that I would remember from hockey that are in it. Is it going to be, like the AHL or guys who never made it and they're just goons? I don't know. I know the show that's coming up is called Battle for the Border. It's like USA fighters versus Canada fighters. And in a way, I was excited for this, and then I'm kind of not excited for this too. Because with all the stupidity through American fans and Canadian fans of hockey, booing each other's national anthem, to me, is fucking sucker shit. It really is sucker shit. Like I said, I have family that defended my soil. I do. My brother's an airborne ranger. My other brother was part of the Army. My uncle Mike, he was Gunnery Sergeant Rivera, United States Marines. God bless his dead. My uncle Rob, he was an Air Force guy. So they did what they did for this country. I will never boo somebody's national anthem. I don't care. To me, that's corny ass shit because so many people love and live for their countries that you let politicians dictate how you feel. So instead of letting the players fucking represent their country and play the greatest games with the greatest talent, you guys want to fucking boo people singing national anthems. Who this is their one opportunity. Have some fucking class on both ends. All right, I got people I consider fucking brothers and sisters in Canada, so it's all love. My favorite basketball team is Toronto Raptors. I'm from New York City, born and raised, Queens. I'm never going to boo a Canadian national anthem. So I understand marketing. This makes sense because of how hot the topic is and because everyone's booing everybody. And then, people feel a way because they don't like Donald Trump and some people don't like Trudeau. And, it's just all over the place. I don't like politics, so I don't care. Salute to everyone. But I'm excited for this because my son, he's big into hockey. Like, he's 18 years old, wants to be an NHL coach, loves the game. He's a Seattle Kraken fan. Salute to Jessica Campbell. She's doing the thing as the first ever assistant women's head coach. So I love what they're doing. Bluey, much love. I see what you're doing. But these guys, they're dogging it out. And this is going to think of the championship is called something like King of the Ring, right? And I've seen a clip where a guy throws a Superman punch. To me, that's fucking ludicrous that on skates you're throwing a Superman punch out there. What better fucking way for me, who's a big sports fan, jumping into BKFC and boxing to talk it, than getting sports involved, right? Ovi is a badass. Salute. We got the chase for Ovi right now. He's 7 away from breaking what you guys would call the great one, Wayne Gretzky's record. Like I said, I'm a Lemieux guy. I think Lemieux was better than Wayne Gretzky. It is what it is. But there's so much greatness going on in hockey that everyone, grandparents and everything back in the days, everybody watched hockey for the fights, right? Like, it wasn't just because somebody was sick with it, like a Teemu Selanne, or you know what I mean. Like, it wasn't that. You love the games and you love the goals and the guys like Brodeur and Patrick Roy and Ed Belfour, Ron Hextall, Van Beesbrook, Mike Richter, all these guys. I'm just showing you I know my fucking hockey, but you watch for the fights, and when these guys thug it out, crowd goes crazy. We're getting just the fights. The goons. So I'm all for it. I can't wait to see more. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the roster yet, but I'm going to talk it. I'm going to post little videos. I have, what do they call, shorts where people are getting knocked out through BKFC. But, man, I'm excited for this. Obviously, you can tell I'm smiling a lot. Like I said, I love the game of hockey. For a little while, I kind of stepped away. I wasn't following it as much as I was. Like I said, my son's 18. He's my youngest. He's, wants to be an NHL coach. His favorite team in Seattle, like I said. He kind of got me back into it. And what a year to get back into it. My Devils are looking really good. Yeah, they just got fucking slapped last night. But it is what it is. The Kraken, I think, are trying to make back into the wild card. I think they might be into that wild card chase. You got Ovechkin trying to break Wayne Gretzky's record. Sidney Crosby and Ovechkin, both of these brothers, they're looking at the end of their careers. They're still doing their thing at a high level, but, eventually we're going to lose them. But we got the Zegras, you got the Bedards and the Machards and, all these young dudes that are absolutely killing it. Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes, Quinn Hughes. Nico Hischier, one of my favorite players. Jasper Bratt. I mean, I could keep going. Yeah, I'm a little biased because those are my Devils. But what I will say is I would love to see a Matt Rempe who's always, doing some extracurricular fucking dirty shit. I would love to see him in this fucking Ice War stuff. He's a fucking – he uses these. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm excited for it. I want to see it. Ice Wars, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Episode 3, which is more like episode 2. Y'all know what it is, man. If y'all like, please, man, like, subscribe, share. Like I said, I'm trying real quick. I love what BKFC is doing. So for myself, Chef, I got to start my day. It's 8:37 a.m. Friday morning. Let me see what day it is because, like I said, March 21st. So, deuces. Play my motherfucking
There's crooks in your castle, then there's nights full of battles. Some fight with the barrel. That's eagles versus vultures and olives versus arrows. Carhartt apparel, had ruled by the pharaohs who traveled through